All right, everyone. We are back with the next episode of the Raiders Rambles. I am Joel, your chief host of the show, and joining me, as always, is none other than my co-host Noble.
Yay! Allergies! I feel like shit.
Oh, dude, trust me, you're not the only one. Past couple of weeks, I've had dealt with that because of the changing of the seasons, and man, they hit.
I'll be honest, I'm just glad I'm not hearing any random bullshit from people on the street with their heads up their ass. Anyway.
Isn't that always fun? Right. Righto. Next on the panel, we have a Vera.
Hello,
Holy
everyone.
shit.
What's up?
Well,
Happy Friday, of course. Oh, happy
Who
Friday.
the
Yeah.
fucking
And
squeaky
you know,
toy?
I'm super excited today. Guess what it is? This is our first podcast of October. That's right, guys. It's spooky month. Let's
It's
go. I'm
Spooktober.
super
Let's
hyped.
go.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sure. Hey man, Halloween is when Candy Corn Doggo was born. So my birthday's coming up.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Hey,
fun stuff.
happy early birthday.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm already getting into the Halloween spirit. I started my decorations already. Not outside, but inside the house. Because I had to bring them all down, like from the attic and stuff. But yeah, I got a lot of spook, a lot of pumpkins. I have to show you guys pictures later. But so far,
Hey.
it's coming out pretty good. Oh yeah, that's all. Looking forward to a good show.
I just can't get over the fact that you just Halloween is just big over where you're at. It's
Oh yeah, it's huge in America.
Dude.
We go freaking every single porch has at least one pumpkin on it. Like every house, it's nuts. We love Halloween here.
oh yeah. All right, and rounding out the panel today, we have Gil.
How's it going, everyone? Ah, it's officially Spooktober. One of the best months in the entire year. Love this month so much. And as a matter of fact, I was more than happy to be here at the podcast, talk a lot of shit about what the world's been going on. And, well, as you might have guessed and whatnot, too, it's also the time of seasonal cold. So, yeah, I'm here losing my voice a bit.
I know, right? Isn't it fun? Like down here, we're leaving. The cold is leaving for heat, and up there, the heat is leaving for cold.
Yes, before it was hot and humid, now it's going to be cold and dry.
Feel your pain. Feel your pain. That one. Right. So we've got a couple of things and some things that I almost just missed, and I caught just in time for my hands.
Yeah.
So let's get started on the items of the show.
Well, then
So,
spill the nut, squirrel.
okay. So first thing we've got is FIFA, the World Cup 2026 that's
What the
happening
fuck?
in United States, Canada, Mexico. Pretty much all of North America has revealed their mascots.
Oh boy.
Yay, sports furries.
Oh, this is a mascot commercial?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
It is
This
Canada
looks
right
like a
there.
movie
actually a
trailer.
official animated video
Yeah.
by FIFA. It is the reveal video.
Whoa.
Where's the Tim Hortons?
Oh,
Oh,
these are cool. Look at that. Oh,
kitty.
are they all kids?
Looks like it.
This one looks like a kid. I mean, the way he's drawing. And then we have, whoa, what is that? Oh, that's cool on the wall. For
And
those of you
then,
who are
of
listening
course,
or watching all the mascots, now
America.
we have an eagle.
Yes.
Yeah, America. We got the eagle coming in. All right. So representing what other countries we have here?
Nah,
Oh,
that's not real.
I
He
think
would have
we
dropped a J bomb,
we
J
have.
damn bomb.
Oh, okay. So we have, is that Mexico's leopard?
Yeah, we got
Mexico's El Jaguar.
Canada, United States, and Mexico.
So hold on a
Oh,
minute.
look at Canada.
Just to clarify, this is
Yeah.
FIFA, the sports organization that over the years has caused a couple of controversies.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
especially with the choices of who's hosting the World Cup, among other things.
Yeah, but I got myself a bit of a couple of look, I got myself a bit of a few, well, pet peeves. For one, in Canada, sure, they might be child characters, just driving a fucking Jeep. Well, driving a fucking joke. But on the other hand, where the fuck is the Tim Hortons, man?
What?
You can bet on it. Like, I'm just gonna laugh so hard if they have Tim Hortons as a sponsor for the World Cup. It's gonna be hilarious. You just have to.
Yeah, I was even expecting, the Maple, the Moose, to be all decked out in hockey gear for the soccer.
I know,
That would
right?
have
Like
been
the
really
ball
funny, right? If he came in like with the wrong stuff.
Oh,
He's
and
like, oh wait, what am I here for?
oh, but hey Vera, here's a fun little thing about hockey is that if there's some like a bit of conflict between like the players, they'll square it out, like they toss away their gear on the court and start
Mhm.
beating each other up.
Bro,
Why
Oh
did they
yeah,
go with a
isn't
honey
that the form
badger?
away?
Yeah, that's hockey.
I've seen a couple of ice hockey brawls on the pitch. It's Chad. Not many other sports can't come off as manly as that. But yeah, it's what's it called? Of
But
all
the
the
mascot's
animals
like
they
pretty
could
cool.
have
Yeah.
chosen for Canada, they went with the moose. Not
You know,
not that I'm complaining, but still.
what do you
But
think they
where
should have
is
went
the
with?
room?
Oh, where's the room? Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry
No,
about that.
a beaver. A beaver would have been a good idea too.
Well, you're right. You
You
have a
think?
good point too.
I mean, they could have done the Canadian beaver, or maybe I mean, what other animals are good for Canada? Hmm.
Are there any snakes?
Snakes
You know
in
what? They would
Canada?
have
Not too
chosen.
many.
There's
You know
bears
what? I
up in
think they would have
Canada,
chosen the
polar
other common
bears.
thing, like the mountain lion. But I guess Mexico has pretty much beaten them to the punch because.
Yeah, well, they got jaguars down there,
Oh
in
yeah,
Central
but you know
America.
what? It would have been absolutely funny as well. Like if Mexico, the axolotl was chosen as the mascot for Mexico.
Oh, that
That
would have been a good idea.
that is
Yeah,
indeed a good suggestion. Well, missed opportunity over there.
Like
maybe next time. Yeah, that's perfect because the axolotl really is like
Ugh.
Mexican, like more nationally Mexican. Jaguar,
yeah,
it's Mexican too, but it's more Central American, like Brazilian. But that's pretty cool.
yeah.
Axolotl. I can imagine him running around. So, how do you think America looked? The eagle. Oh, here we
America.
go. Better details. Yeah,
There
I
we
don't
go.
like it. I think he's my least favorite. This is terrible.
The thing is about the bald eagle. Well, for one, soccer in the U.S. is not really much of a manly sport. As a matter of fact, I mean, like Clutch, when he goes in for the ball, nah, that's not real. He would have at least dropped an M1 Abrams on the field.
Now, remember,
Yeah.
America is the land of that kind of football, not this
Oh
kind of
yeah,
football. Oh yeah,
football, not soccer.
yes.
American football, they call it to distinguish, right?
Yeah,
Football or American football,
Now,
yeah. Kicking the soccer
or
ball to score,
football.
kicking the soccer ball
of
to score a barrel of
all the
oil.
three
Yeah.
of of all the three of the mascots here, which one of
Mhm.
these is your favorite?
Honestly,
Canada.
I like them all. They're pretty adorable.
I think Canada works really well. I like how they did the like his antlers, and the hair with the little headband. I think that's a cute little detail.
Hmm
Jaguar's all right, but I think the head is too big for America. What the crap happened here? No,
Wow.
he looks like a decapitated eagle with shoes and like wings for arms. That just looks awful. I hate it. I
Yeah.
hate it so much.
It looks weird. I'll give it that. It does look a little
The
weird.
proportions are just not proportioning. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm
Look,
seeing it wrong, but
I get it. Like it's done in such a cartoony aesthetic. You just can't help but but feel
they
it's
could have
some
done.
charm.
Yeah, I don't know. Like even the Jaguar, he's all right. least he has
They
more
kind of
body.
remind me of the Happy Tree Friends characters.
Oh boy.
Mm.
By the way, Jolt, I saw in the comments over there too that said that no rush this year, right?
Yeah,
Well,
unfortunately, that's been the case since the 2022 World Cup. Ever
yeah.
since the whole Ukraine thing.
Oh yeah. I
So,
mean, it'll just
yeah.
pretty much be an
Look, it pains me too. Like, I mean, there's no Russia in the World Cup for a good little while, but you know what though? Russia's already had its moment and its legacy.
Oh
Remember
yeah.
what
I
they gave
mean,
us?
uh,
They gave us friggin' Zabi Baka.
ooh, yeah, you're right. Well, next mascot will be like an alcoholic bear too.
That'd be a funny one. The next
I'm
time, right?
telling
Like,
you,
so,
if like God willing, if they ever host another World Cup in Russia like that, you can bet on it. Their mascot is going to be a polar bear. Oh,
Yeah, probably. I mean, there's a huge chance it's going to be that.
it's going to be that. It's going to
a
be
polar
like what?
bear?
What else could it be? Like a Siberian tiger?
Ooh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, like even Jay the Silver Wolf. I mean, his recent comment. Yeah, I guess so. You know that the M240 could be like a good mascot.
Mm.
Oh, that was
So
cold.
for these, for these FIFA mascots, they weren't voted on, right? Like just one person made all three of these for the countries. Like nobody had any say in how they were designed.
Last
I guess
that I
not.
know of.
Or maybe they just voted on the animal. You think? And someone
No, I
designed all
think
of them. I mean, I don't know.
it's not so much that anybody had to vote for it. It's more like they just dingoed it and they revealed it. They just yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, because I guess that's something that people couldn't vote for then, because Zabi Baka, like he was
Like
voted for
Olympics.
because they had
Yeah, the
other
Olympics
options.
is a thing that you could absolutely vote for because they like, and I still remember the story of the Tokyo Olympics where they basically showed off a bunch of mascots to kids around schools in Japan and they let the kids vote for it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a nice way of like the interaction, kind of like to get the fans more involved and invested. I think that's a pretty good strategy, and that's what happened. Like we said with Zabi Vaka, I think he was among, I think three. There was a tiger, a wolf, and something else, right?
They're gonna
I
have
don't, I don't,
quite a few. They
I
have
don't
quite a
remember.
few in stock by now.
But yeah, these mascots. I mean, the animals make sense, right?
Yeah,
A moose for
they're
Canada. I
they're
mean, you could have gone
icons
with
of their
beaver.
own respective
Yeah,
countries, and that's what I'll
makes
say
sense.
about it. There. And
But the
then
American
again,
eagle
like
playing against a moose is funny. Yeah.
like the it's just so funny. Like the eagle playing against a big bunch of walking trees in that promotional video. It's almost as if they were like saying Bigfoot is here and is alive. It's all
Or
Well, hey, that is part of American culture, right?
then again, Joel,
It is.
Joel, you're also forgetting the fact that they're still in the trees. They're still in the fucking trees.
Yeah, well, Bigfoot's a big part of American lore, so it's fun.
yeah.
Other countries got their stuff, like Yetis and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
Especially if they
I still respect it though. It's just a matter of all the animals they've chosen. Like, of course, you can't ever go wrong with the bald eagle for America. It's just the
Yeah,
quintessential expression of America.
and then
I
of
mean, like,
course,
what other animal could they have chosen? I would think maybe like some kind of canine species, like a German Shepherd or something.
No,
What about a coyote?
A Labrador.
They
Oh,
could have
Oh,
chosen
coyote.
coyote. Yes, they could have chosen raccoon.
Oh, yes, that's a good one. A raccoon, or even a squirrel's an American.
They could
But
have chosen
yeah, a raccoon would be a good one.
yeah, they could have chosen an opossum, the Virginia opossum.
hey,
Hmm.
that'd be good, yeah.
Oh,
Could
or
you
like the
imagine
Florida
if
alligator.
New Zealand,
The American
could you
gator.
imagine if someone picked possum as their mascot?
Yeah.
Or also, hey Jolt,
Mm-hmm.
what if the next FIFA is it was in Vietnam and they chose the trees as their mascot?
Oh Goodness no. I think if let me see, like the next couple of FIFA World Cups, or even that reminds me, the mascots for the FIFA Women's World Cup, because that's officially a thing. And if it's Vietnam, if that was the case, they would choose a snake.
Oof.
Definitely, like a boa or something.
Yeah, that'd be looted.
Something big. Oh yeah.
That'd be looted in no time. Looted.
Yeah, because I still
No
remember,
stuff on
like,
snake.
the last time, the FIFA World Cup last time, of course, Qatar was a thing, and then the FIFA, and then in our backyard we hosted the Women's World Cup. And you're right, like it just basically could have had taken the opportunity to say what the mascots for Australia and New Zealand would have been like.
Mm-hmm.
About it, but
Oh, what's that
yeah.
cute little bird with the long beak? A kiwi?
Yes,
Yeah.
the kiwi.
Is that what that? Yeah, that'd be cute.
Yeah, it's basically a
I
penguin
could
for
see him
warmer
playing
climates.
sports.
It's
Ah.
basically
Yeah,
I
It's
still
basically-
think it's
it's basically like a penguin for warmer climates.
In that way, though. But yeah, so it would seem it's not Vietnam that's hosting the next one, though. The next Women's World Cup. I don't know about the next men's one, but next year's Women's World Cup is going to be hosted by Brazil.
Hey, what kind of mascot do you think they're gonna have?
We don't know
see,
yet.
that's where jaguar would make sense, or maybe like a
Yes.
cougar, like a black panther.
Oh,
Oh, geez.
Yeah, that'd be for the Brazilian
thing.
Black Panther.
There's a lot of animals out in
Oh.
South America, the Amazon, and the jungles, and you know
That's
what?
true.
I almost
That's true.
I mean,
I think,
guys, we're also missing the mark over here too. Do you know what could really be, the mascot for that kind of soccer game in Brazil?
what?
Yeah, that's
These
what
Bra-
Jolt was just
Let me
talking
guess.
about.
No. Yeah, guys, listen.
Go on.
It has to be Brazilian Hatsune Miku.
I don't know.
I don't know
Yes.
what that is.
Anyway,
Bro doesn't know.
I was going to suggest the Valegi, and like what the furries affectionately call the maned wolf.
Oh yeah.
That now would
Oh,
be good, too.
what's that?
the maned
The
wolf.
maned wolf? Just isn't that African? That's not
No,
Brazilian.
The maned
Oh.
wolf is endemic to South American countries. It's around Brazil, Argentina, and all of that.
I don't think I've ever heard
it
of
looks
it.
like a wolf with a big fur and long legs.
yeah, they're known for having long
Oh,
legs.
oh,
So
those guys. Yes. Okay, I know what you mean. Okay, I was thinking of something else. Yes, those guys are cool. The leggies.
hmm
hey,
That was a
Boombox, your
popular meme for a
suggestion
while.
about Japan. Does
Does
Japan
Japan
have
has
an
an
octopus? I'd feel that makes sense.
Good point.
To be
Japan is an
honest,
octopus.
I would
Oh,
prefer
very good point.
dolphins. I think Japan should have a dolphin
That's also a
or a
good
red
point.
panda.
Or whale.
Red panda.
A red
Oh,
panda.
a whale. A whale. That'd be interesting too.
Well, Japan. Didn't they have some type of a red fox, or was it a red wolf? They had some kind of vulpine species, I think.
Kitsune.
Yeah, but isn't it extinct? There was one species. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought there was a Japanese fox that was extinct or something.
Maybe, I don't know. Have to check
There's
it out
some
to be
pretty cool
sure.
extinct creatures.
Yeah, extinct because humans were dicks.
Now that was
well,
cool.
Tasmanian tiger be a cool mascot.
Oh, absolutely.
Wrong button.
Anyways, I mean, what's next on the list, Jolt?
I don't know. I mean, we'll get to that in just a second, though. But I feel like dude. I think we all can say like whatever you might think of the mascots, they are exciting in their own little way. Not that I'm too keen on the World Cup itself, but yeah.
Yeah,
But it's pretty cool how
I'd say
they did
overall-
that too. The designs,
Yeah.
in a way.
overall the designs are pretty cool. I don't really like some aspects of some of them, but the animation looks pretty good. It almost looked like it was like they could be movie characters. or like video game
Or
cutscenes.
like,
That's
or in
kind of
a
what that looks like.
in a TV series or cartoon. Yeah, 100% agree with you.
Yeah, that's like
Uh,
the production value, and no, they looked okay. They were emotional, fluid. Gets you hyped and excited for it. So that was pretty cool.
and then it opens the floodgates, for mascots being all sorts of things, like even, I don't know, Sonic fan made OCs for one.
Well, let's not go in
I
that
don't.
direction.
I don't
Right?
think I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be seeing a lot of E621 stuff of these guys though. Hopefully not. I mean, I haven't checked, but
Well,
do you
we
think we're
might.
gonna be seeing
too.
anything? Because they are supposed to be children, right? Let's be clear on that, aren't they?
Absolutely.
At least the tiger.
Right. Like either way, the
Yeah.
cartoony look just lends itself to that own style. But anyway,
I have to. I have to do some proper digging on that first. Let's be clear.
right. So let's move to the next item, and we're gonna stay on the furry train right now.
Mhm.
Yes. Here's an interesting one. Title:
Wait a moment.
Brainwashing society into embracing furries. We ask Frugal Melodies of Steel's developers about their long history of furry-themed passion projects.
Oh boy.
Right.
Ah,
Well, I
So yes,
mean,
it's like they're having this interview with Hiroshi Matsuyama, CEO Frugal Melodies of Steel developer, CyberConnect 2. It's so interesting take. Now we're taking this to the Asian direction, and
oh no.
yeah,
the
and
thing
yeah,
is, the furry, the Japanese direction is just one out of many directions we've seen over the years.
mm-hmm.
But of course, to obsess with furries, well,
Right.
yeah,
And
it's
it's all because the developers made a game, like where a lot of the characters are cats and dogs, and and apparently that seems to be a big fascinating thing.
well,
Yeah,
Beastmen are a thing in Japan, as far as I'm aware. If you watch a lot of anime, you'll see a fair few of them.
well, not only that, but let's be honest about a couple of things too that we've seen. Not just furries, but of course, people going for aquatic beings like fishes and sharks, for scalies, and
right.
which should be a given. Dinosaurs too.
Right. But let's stick to the what are they even saying? Like so, like this what the CEO has been saying here in this case, like they've back in '98 they made this game themed around this, like where the characters are cats and from Wolf-Wise cats.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like on their own thing.
Yeah,
Like,
cool.
it's connected. Yeah, they've done stuff for for
Tail,
anime, for
the
mangas and so forth.
the tail
And
concerto.
yeah,
Hold on a
and so
second. Is that
it's just.
Digimon?
Mhm. So here's the interesting thing there. Like, here's what the CEO says. Like when he was asked this next question. So it was where everything started for CyberConnect 2 furries. Are furries an important theme for you? Matsuyama says this. I would say it's the foundation of CyberConnect 2. About 10 years ago, we celebrated our
Wow.
20th anniversary. Many game companies don't last that long, so I thought, if we've made it this far, surely we won't go out of business overnight. That made me think of starting something new out of our brand.
That's a good point. That totally makes sense. And there's definitely a market for furries. I mean, it makes sense. A lot of people just like the art style, even if they're not into the fandom themselves, right?
Right. No,
It's
you don't
just
even have to be in the fandom
gravitation.
yourself to, appreciate the art style. Like people, if you make something, you make something good, you make something people are drawn to and people will want, then yeah, people are gonna gravitate to that. And you keep doing this for years and be consistent, yeah, you're not gonna go out
Yeah,
of
then why?
business.
Yeah, and then
Or
why
just
fix what's not broken, right?
Why
Just
change
don't
what's
shove
not
your head up
broken?
your ass with the expectation of making something that will basically explode and become extremely popular.
Mhm.
Man, the amount
Well,
of
if you're lucky.
projects that failed through that was fascinating.
Well, it can become popular for a whole myriad of reasons too.
Yeah. So here's the So they, like we said, here's another picture. Solato Robo is another game that their team made. Of course, characters are dogs and cats again.
Cats and dogs.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, of course. It's a theme. It seems to be a big theme with these developers. But
Yeah, I know
still,
big robots in Japan are a big thing.
yeah.
Well, and they got the big robots too. They look like beasts themselves. That's
Mhm.
Solato Roboto or Robo. Wait, so how you pronounce
Yeah.
it?
Solato robo.
Yeah.
Solato Robo.
So,
Nice.
okay, next question for them. Since the Fuga's Melodies of Steel project was launched at your initiative, was adhering to the free aesthetic your choice? Yes, mine as the portion of the
Wait.
teams.
What did they just say?
Yes, they
Yes.
just said adhering to the free aesthetic was their choice.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, why not?
So they're not trying to hide it, are they?
Oh
They're
no,
going
no,
straight
no!
for
No.
it.
Like we said, like they made a game with the thing, it works, and then they just said, like, you know what, let's stick with it. It earns us the bucks. It lets us make games that we love, and they are good. See, why stick with what is good?
Hey, right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
Next question. Was it more about inheriting the identity you established with Tail Concerto, or simply a let's just make what we love? It was both.
Aw, that's wholesome. I like this guy.
Yeah,
He's been doing this for what, 20 years?
probably more.
Yeah.
And it's crazy too. Like, like where the guy gets his inspirations from is just, he's like
Well,
certain old anime, Sherlock Hound, and and Kimber the White Lion, which is of course very, very,
Oh
very big
no.
icon in Japan.
Oh no,
Classic.
no.
Yep.
well,
Hey, we know. Oh
there's
yeah,
also
Kimba.
there's also even Goonie on E621 too.
Stop it. Okay, next sentence here. As a kid is an important one. I found it easier to empathize with works that depicted animals rather than other boys and girls.
Yeah, okay. Interesting. And it can be more relatable too. So maybe as an artist, that's how he kind of went into it. Is that what he's trying to say? He found it more relatable.
Seems like
Yeah,
so.
like if you like,
Yeah, that's cool.
the way the characters are depicted by the outward appearance, definitely yes,
Mhm.
100%. It's a lot of thing too.
Yeah, I guess like with. I'll say my opinions afterwards. Continue. I want to hear more of this guy.
Yeah, because I was drawn to these kinds of worlds by
Mhm.
by Sherlock Hound, and then he just like everything for him at that point clicked into place, and it was just everything about it, world building, the theme song, the art, and then there was another show again, another show, Uchusen Sagittarius, that was about aliens more than it was or is, but still. And then you know what? And then he said, you know what? Okay, maybe I'm weird for liking this stuff. Maybe what? I'm out of sync for enjoying
Oh, you
something different
think?
than the rest of the world. I was like, you know what? When I was a kid, I really believed that to be true. But when I became an adult, I snapped out of it. I decided I wasn't wrong. The world was.
That's right. You
That
go.
is
The
that is
world
a
is
very good point.
everyone is wrong except me. Yes.
Yeah, that's a very good point too. Not gonna lie.
Hey, he's onto something.
Oh yeah. You know what? No, the world. You know what? The world needs more furries in that way. That
Yeah,
thing.
let bro cook.
And this is his way to bring about it into the world. Go forth.
Go forth. Bring more anime cats and dogs.
Rizz up some games. Well, cook up some games to rizz up some furries.
Oh my goodness, this slang. Can't keep up with you kids these days.
On God, no cap.
And yeah, you're right. It's like, oh, you know what? Let's just do it ourselves. It's like,
Agreed.
so growing up, furry themed content helped you get over this gap with the rest of the world. Yes.
Oh,
And then,
Pokemon.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
So growing up, furry themed content helped you get over this gap where you felt with the rest of the world.
Oh, okay. About like not fitting in with other kids his age?
Yeah, and then and the developers, the guy himself said, you know what? Yes, let's just
Mhm.
let's just do a game, like make games and character designs like that. Do it ourselves.
Well, and nowadays, now
Cool.
that you got AI on the loose too, you never know what you can end up cooking up.
Oh, nothing like this guy.
Yeah. And this is a guy that basically says, let's make a furry game once every 10 years or so. a game that looks just like this. It's
Bruh. Every 10 years?
Mhm.
Well, I mean, if it's good, then hey, let bro cook, right?
I've never played it, but what exactly is this game? Like, how popular is it?
Focus Melodies of Steel is a warlike game. It's got
Mm-hmm.
undertones of like certain world wars and stuff. I haven't played the game
Mm.
myself, but I looked at some of the the trailers and stuff and the aesthetics, and yeah.
Do they have the cams with for furries with ADHD too?
Well, we'll have to you have to get the game and find out, wouldn't we? It's something I've
So I'm
wanted for
guessing.
quite some time, but have not yet
Mhm.
gotten around to getting my hands on. Alas.
I'm guessing it's a PC game, right?
I'd say there's no doubt, there's no reason why it can't be on consoles, on PlayStation,
Or
or
Switch?
Xbox, and Switch.
I mean,
Yeah,
if it is,
Japan.
because I heard
Japan. Yeah,
you said it was 20 years, right? So every 10 years. So he's made what, 2 of them so far, or 3?
yeah, and I think he's basically made some more in like in a shorter frame of time too. So
Okay.
you know,
So
it-
I would assume they're probably on PC. At least like that's where they started, right? Or maybe PlayStation. I don't know. I've never heard of them.
yeah, yeah.
If it was early PlayStation, like 20 years ago, I definitely would have heard of it.
Yeah, you know what? 3 of them, and then I've just got to wish list and just play it. It's oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Anyway, so realistically though, the important part that what we really want here, because it's just it's just so funny though. Like, let's have a look at this 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 important thing. Like when you get new employees, do they mention liking furries, or conversely, do you ask applicants during interviews? No. Like,
So the biggest question is, what are the odds, that the employees are furries too?
right? Like, yeah, like what are the odds? Like, you stumble in, like, oh, dude, I love this thing. I want to work at it, because you make furry games, right? Like, but this
Mm-hmm.
is Japan. This is like every person here is like, they love so and so anime, or they want to make certain anime games, and so on and so on. Yeah,
Oh yeah. There is a furry among us.
it's one of those things. Okay.
Well, he definitely seems very passionate about his work, about what he's doing. So he does this, with love. It seems.
Oh,
I don't.
plenty of love.
Yeah, for sure. Like he's really dedicated. So that's how you know that. I'm sure the game is probably
Okay.
very good then, right? I would hope so.
It has
Yeah.
to be.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
it's
the
gotta
thing.
be, right?
Like, it's good. Like, it's got good reviews on Steam and all of that. It's yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Now,
Okay. Well, cool.
the next thing, the most important question, of course. All right, the question that they asked the guy Masuyama-san himself. So your agenda is to give furry fans the freedom to be open about it, and on a global level. And he says,
Based.
"That's right. We need to be the ones to lead the way. There's no alternative.
Wait, what did he just say? Hold on. Repeat that.
That's right. We need to be the ones to lead the way. There's no alternative."
We gotta lead the way. Oh man. There you go. That's
Bruh.
right. The furry agenda is for global. Oh my goodness.
A bit of a side news. I mean, everyone knows how Nintendo's going nowadays, right? So, if Nintendo ever goes bankrupt, I'm pretty sure Matsuyama is just gonna go, mine now.
It's gonna be a big
He's definitely
I'm over
ambitious. That's for
Nintendo,
sure.
but yeah, let's just say Nintendo isn't doing a hot spot right now. But the last
I
sentence
wonder
he
why.
he says this: "I feel like with manga and anime, the hurdles are still pretty high, but with games, it's a lot easier to cross borders."
Well, all the harder we know when there's hentai involved, for one.
I mean, look,
Is he talking about like sales or like distribution wise, or just like
it's
cultural
not so
wise?
much a sales on the finger. It's more like the appeal and the and getting yeah. It's just more like the appeal and all of that. Because the aesthetic of furry is in and of itself, like, and the depictions of characters and designs, well,
Mhm.
to actually make it compelling and good and all that is an art form. and
Yep.
and let's face it, like a lot of the manga and anime that you see around Japan, yeah, it 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 appeals to certain brushstrokes.
For sure. There's a lot of niches out there in regards to furry content.
Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
especially like a lot of the anime and the manga. Of course, you got anime for teenagers, anime for girls, and also that sort of stuff.
Hmm?
But
Well,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
goes
sure.
yeah,
it goes
Very
so much
diverse.
more than just that.
and and the same story too with games. But with games, when I think here's the very interesting question, that kind of pops up there. Why is it like seemingly like in games, like you get a lot of these furry games, and then a lot of people just get hooked onto it. Like, and it doesn't have to be these Japanese anime furry games. It could be anything like that. Like let's say
Mhm.
Crash Bandicoot,
Hmm.
just to throw out an example.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Like like it's like you get your hands on this game, you play, and then bam, like you're instantly the character just
Yeah.
basically like, dude, yeah, right.
It's cool.
You get
Like,
how I
games can
feel.
do
You get
that.
how
It's
I
like an
feel.
escape into another world. It's really it's a whole science behind it. It's really fascinating stuff. And I guess a lot of furries that are escapists. That's why people like fursuiting. It's like it's like LARPing in real life, or like kind of. You get to become a character and enter a whole different space, and that's like what video gaming is like, kind of.
And
So I
party
can see
and
the
all that
overlap there.
stuff. Yeah.
Well, I can totally see like the overlap in psyche, right? Like you're kind of entering this world. You can't really do that with manga, like it's different than actually playing a game and like being the main character and going out in public and fursuiting and stuff. So yeah, I can see that.
Well, I mean, there is also quite a few hurdles to that nowadays, especially when politics are involved. A
Right. We'll get
topic,
to that in the next section, though. Now, but you know what
absolutely.
though, there's just you can't deny that there's just some sort of like a sort of a universal appeal or a charm about seeing a furry character on the screen designed the way it is,
Mhm.
and then and it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a grown up, and then you're just drawn to it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's definitely more relatable and more broad for audiences instead of like a specific manga designed for like certain like target audiences when it comes to sex, age, or whatever. Yeah, seeing cute furry characters on TV and stuff is definitely more, I guess, sometimes can be like family friendly, but and it's not uncommon. We've been doing this since the dawn of time, so
Right,
just
exactly.
depends on how cute it is or whatever, how awesome or whatever appeals.
Yeah. And in some ways, like I mean, yeah, he gets it. We get it too. A lot of the best games we've played and that have just been furry, like Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper,
Mm-hmm.
Crash Bandicoot, all that other stuff.
That's it,
Like,
man. That's totally it.
and in more recent times,
Fire of the Dragon, yay!
oh no.
Spyro's old.
Yeah,
I
but
know. I love it.
and in more recent times, I will say, squirrels are taking over the gaming scene.
oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. And you know what my will is?
What?
All will be squirrel.
Great. Gotta give our
All
all our
shall be.
great. Now you guys just gotta give our nuts to the squirrels now.
All nuts belong to squirrel. All of your nuts are belong to us.
Pretty much.
There you go.
Mhm.
We wouldn't be
Yeah,
too
well,
surprised.
Magic the Gathering did that with their whole the Bloomburrow. Squirrels really
Oh,
took a
oh
step
yeah.
up in the whole Magic the scene. That was
Yep.
pretty cool. Not
Oh yeah,
necessarily
yeah,
video
yeah.
gaming, but
Like,
yeah.
you get the point. Like card games, like oh dude, that's oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was big. The squirrel decks were so fun. All the tokens.
Ah,
My armies of
and then some more.
infinite squirrels.
It's just so crazy too. Like I have just seen an explosion of squirrel games since 2024, and it's oh man, this is the year is right. The time is right for a squirrel takeover.
And hey,
Yep. This is your time.
Well, what are the odds of having even more squirrel furs around too? Sure, they're gonna be a while
Yeah.
till they're popular like wolves and foxes, but hey, it's something, right?
It's on the Chinese zodiac calendar. Is it? What year is it? Is it the? It's not the year of the squirrel, is it?
No,
Let's
That is
find
one,
out.
isn't it?
2025
Is
is the
that
year of
one?
the snake.
Oh, this is the year of the snake. Okay, cool.
Oh, the
What's
year's
next year?
snake.
Oh, gotta
Yeah,
look that
snake.
one up. Though. Chinese zodiac is a very confusing big piece of All right, you have a look. But no, you know what? You're right. Next year is the year of the horse.
Oh, nay. Cool. Oh, geez. Did I just do that? Sorry.
Let me get an
yes, you
apple.
did. Are you sure? Are you sure you're not a friggin' horse lover
Oh,
or,
jeez.
or worse?
Just the first thing that came to mind. Anyways, you're the horse. Cool. All right. Awesome. Anyways, where were we?
All right. Well, we are gonna quickly take a very, very little detour before we get onto this whole thing because, I mean, do we want to? I mean, yeah, we are going to take a turn to the other side though. But you know what? I think we might have to shelf that for now and talk about the thing. Like, not all. I wish all things would be good and fun, but alas, not. But I
Well,
will say this
sometimes
though.
the news hurts.
Yes, but I will say this though, we will probably have a good amount of laughs along the way, nonetheless, and that's what matters in the spirit of the show. You know what? Because news hurts, news ain't good, but you know what? We laugh all the way through it. That's the way here. So, what do we have in this part of it now? Well, let me show you. Recently, the
Oh
UK has
shit!
made the push and approval to push forward the digital ID. And that is, needless to say, worrying to say the least.
Well, the BBC headline says that
Yeah.
a new digital ID will be mandatory to work in the United Kingdom. So, what does that mean? A digital ID, as in like a government ID, kind of like a license or something?
Your credit
Right.
score is too low for this job. You work street janitor now.
No. I mean, like, what exactly is this? It's saying you have to have like a government ID to work, like
That's
in order to get
the
hired.
thing, though, isn't it? Though,
Is it just a replacement for a physical ID, like a card, or is it something more?
exactly. Here's the thing. Here's what they're saying on the official site of the UK government. Let's have a quick look at what they're saying.
Of course, a more trustworthy one, huh?
I mean, of course, yes. It's supposedly they're claiming it's mandatory for work. It'll help make things easier to access government services and all of that, and so forth and so forth. And it's just
I imagine this is working like on the books, right? So I think this is meant to perhaps curtail illegal immigration. Because if you don't have a legal government ID, then you can't get a job, right?
Well,
Is that what
given
this is really all about in a
that's
subtle way?
what
Because that
they're
would make sense.
reporting is the case,
given
supposedly.
their track record from England nowadays, Avira.
I mean, I can see where this could make sense, though. But you can also work off the books, right? Like they can just pay you off
That's the big
whatever.
thing too. Off the books, under the table, cash and thingo. Government's gonna get the shits at you, but you know what? Let's count.
You know what's going to make it more difficult for some people out there?
What?
You would
Those that
think
don't
so.
want to use a damn smartphone.
You would think
well,
so.
that's true. But another thing is, another thing that I have to ask before we go on is this something that already existed? Like, is there already a digital government kind of ID, or are they implementing this new program and now people have to just sign up for this new thing?
Well, China
Or do they already
started at
have it?
first. Well, China was the
Right,
first
but
one.
I mean, like in England, right? Like, do people
Yeah,
already
but in
have this
England,
kind
I
of
think
app,
it's just
or like what exists?
it's just bam,
Like, I don't know. All of a sudden, overnight, now you can't work unless you have this ID. Well, how do you get it? Like, do you already have it if you're a citizen, or like, where do you get it from?
like it's basically in the whole government system and stuff. I would think because it's
So if you're like in your 80s and you don't have a smartphone, what do you do? Well, I guess you won't be working, but
Right, like,
there's that.
and
But
like,
hell,
well,
what if you
you
can't
wouldn't be
afford a
working and
smartphone?
all of that,
Okay.
but and
Yeah.
that's
Well,
just
what
the
if you can't
thing.
afford a
I
smartphone?
mean, the funny thing is, it's just it's you don't have you don't have to carry the ID and all will be asked to produce it. I think it's just the government seems to know or whatever, and that's pretty much a bit of a thing, a worrying thing.
Well, did they say exactly
Yeah.
what else it is, or is it just like your name and like your number or whatever? Like, what exactly is it? Medical records? Anything else more
No, I
personal?
wouldn't say it's not really medical records. It's just the new digital ID will be held on people's phones, just as people use the NHS National Healthcare System app for contactless mobile payments.
Yeah. See, I'm wondering how this works with like illegal immigration and stuff. If it gets very complicated, I can imagine. I'm
Right,
sure this is what was brought up on the floor.
But dude,
right.
it's an
Yeah.
excuse. It's pretty much an excuse at this
Yeah.
point.
I'd be inclined to agree with you on that one, Gil. It's just more of like a cover sort of thing. That's
Hmm.
I mean, guys, given the track record of what's been going on in the UK, I'm pretty sure. I mean, everyone's gonna say, yeah, it's an excuse. I don't believe it.
yeah.
Well, I think it will curtail illegal immigration if something like this were to happen, like in America. But this is probably for like what government jobs and stuff like that. I don't know exactly, or every single company has to abide by this. But if you don't have a government ID, how do you get one? I don't know. This is just
Right. Like it's
kind of stupid to me. This sounds if it already existed and now they're just making it mandatory. I guess that's the only reason I can see them doing this. Otherwise, why? Like, why are they wasting people's time voting on this? What was their idea, thinking that this would improve? That's the big question, right? What were they trying to fix?
Yeah, that's the big
Right?
thing, isn't it? Though, like
What are they trying to do here?
yeah, what are they really trying to do? Are they just really trying to like get clamp down on, or just get access to all the people's personal sensitive information, like medical records and all that, or are they? Yeah,
Well, the government already has that. If you have an ID, if
yeah,
you're a citizen, the government knows who you are. So I don't see a
yeah,
reason why they'd have to implement this thing if you already have an ID of you're a citizen. So then, what the hell's the point, right? Like, why is it mandatory? Especially because not everyone has a smartphone.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
and
I wish
you
I
know
didn't
what?
have a
And
smartphone.
there's still a big amount of concerns with this whole thing too. Like this whole thing basically relies on the you know, on keeping cyberspace secure under on the power grid and all that. What would happen if God forbid that the whole the grid goes down, the system goes down.
Yeah, again, being too
Yeah.
reliant on that because China, China will just have an Achilles heel to work on.
Well, if the grid goes down and it's literally like apocalypse situation, I highly doubt I would give a flying crap about going to a job and getting paid. Nah, I'd be hoarding supplies and fighting off looters. Like, if that's the
Mhm.
Anyway,
situation it comes
here in
to.
Australia, we're getting this sort of push for digital ID as well. It hasn't
Okay.
been blurted out as readily as it's been done, in China or over in England. But the issue I've faced is that I've rocked up at a doctor's appointment and they're going, "Oh, hey, can I see your healthcare card?" And I'm like, "Yeah, crap." So the current application on the iPhone that's being utilized will, at random intervals, decide to go say, "Fuck this shit," and you have to re-authenticate the app, which requires you to not only log in with your username and password, and there's some other shit you also have to punch in as well. Not exactly something you can do while you're standing in front of a receptionist.
Well, that's annoying. Definitely. See, in that case, Noble, I imagine that they would try to implement the system by you to make it easier, more convenient. Like, oh, let's say I lost my card. Well, you can just scan my QR code for my government, ID, and all my stuff is there. It's my records. It's everything, and that can be helpful. I can see that, and the
But the
annoyance of
moment that
having
your
to sign into the app and shit. But
but then when your phone is out of date and you have to buy a new phone,
oh
There's
well, that
also
shouldn't be the
that.
case. I mean, it's just
Oh, it
you should
is.
just be logging into a thing. Wait, why does your phone store data on that? I mean, it's the
Uh,
government. What?
Avira.
That's crazy.
Avira. Yeah, there's
No,
also
I
that's
don't know why that would
also
be.
no. It's because that's also a thing too. Because some liberal dickhead in the tech world decided, to all tech companies, we could be much richer if we just, force people to buy new tech with planned obsolescence. So
Oh yeah, no,
you
I get
can't.
that. That's not what I'm
Yeah,
talking about though.
I think
I just yeah.
I think the oldest iPhone that currently works in Australia is like a iPhone 7 or 8.
interesting,
Yeah,
interesting.
so in your neck of the woods, Noble, why would they introduce um this electronic is it mandatory for anything, or is it just something that's an
No,
option if you don't have your
it's been
card?
made it's been made as a convenience,
Right.
but like I said, it will at random intervals decide to say fuck life and deauthenticate your phone.
Yeah, for security
Mm.
reasons or some shit like that.
My bank, for instance, has turned around and made it so that when you log in on your on a computer, you have to authenticate using your app on your phone. But if you don't have the ability of connecting your phone to the internet, or your phone is currently unavailable, then you cannot by any means log into your banking uh, and do stuff.
Well,
You know what
from
that
that,
you know what
yeah,
that
from
sounds like to me? That
what,
sounds like an inconvenience.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
what that
the
sounds
thing
like.
is,
What? Okay, they tried.
yeah, but the thing is, it's just gonna be even worse. Let's be honest. And with the digital fingerprint, having a more Chinese style control on the populace, we all know where this is going.
Well, it starts with get this as a convenience, and then a few years later, now it's mandatory to have this. And if you don't have a phone, well, you're screwed.
Well,
Or
I
you
The
have
mean,
to
other
now
pay.
that
question,
I don't know how we're gonna
the
go
other
like that.
the other thing people should be concerned about is what happens if there's a breach.
Yeah.
as it happened like countless times before.
Well, it's like with people that take pictures of their driver's license or their social security number and they keep them saved on their phone, right? Like in their photo album, like my documents in my photo album. It's like all their shit, their medical records and whatever the crap, all that, their bank records. Yeah, people do that. People do that. You gotta have a password on your phone, guys. You really do. People can jailbreak it though, so you gotta be freaking careful. Nuts.
Tell me about it. Just a lot of dumb shit, to happen left and right and whatnot.
Cybersecurity is really whack, man.
It's an
A lot of
Absolutely.
stuff you
yeah.
don't know they can do.
I
It's
was
just an
curious what our
ongoing
next
war.
story was.
Yeah,
Yeah. What's
because
going on?
cybersecurity, maintaining the finger and not having an outage though, that's the biggest problem that we've been having, plaguing us down here.
Mm.
Gosh, imagine that! Like we've been having a couple of outages that prevented people from accessing essential
Like they're
services because the telecom lines basically decided to crap itself, and
yeah, that
And
that therein lies the problem.
yeah,
and
Definitely.
then we got
You can't trust.
all these politicians saying about digital ID is gonna be the best thing in the world, man. You really gotta go for it, man. It's gonna be the coolest thing ever. But then again, whenever problems happen, then the
You're holding it
excuses are
wrong.
always flooding in.
right.
Oh, well,
And there
I
is
know. I
it
think we,
doesn't
we do have to kind of wrap things up a little bit earlier, right?
I
right,
thought
right.
we
Hmm.
Because
also
Noble's
had
got
one
to
more
basically
story to
go in.
go.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
There's
we
also
did. Oh,
one more
good. Okay.
story.
Oh, sorry, Noble. I thought you had to head out.
Well, Jolt, I mean, do you got any story?
Yeah. I mean, to say nothing more about the digital ID thing. I mean, I do wish the best for the UK. See how they navigate this new era. But again, I don't feel super duper optimistic if this is the way they're they're handling the execution of it, though.
Yeah,
Like,
welcome to life on the Airship 9, right?
Oh
right,
yeah, 1984, dude.
yeah, because like this is basically like an essential thing to work. Like, or some people, in fact, some people have argued this whole digital ID thing is the mark of the beast in the Book of Revelation. Like, and then they shall all be given a mark, as you know, and whoever does not take it will not be allowed to participate in society, and so forth.
Yes. Oh my god, the Mark of the Beast. Yes. That's spooky.
Oh, that's just only one out of many. Let's be honest.
It's been foretold. I don't know. Just look out for it. So be careful. I don't know if this is
Anyways,
necessarily it, but you know.
anyway,
A little
Jolt, what else
extreme.
you got?
I mean, of course, Noble. If you have to head out early, by all means, feel free to. I mean, it's like I've got time to you know. Have you got? What about you guys? Vera, you guys got time to stick?
Yeah,
I'm
fine.
chilling. I'm chilling.
All
Groovy.
right then. Well, I wanted, you know, in the interest of time, I kind of ruined the sequencing a little bit, but I
Fuck
guess
it.
you know what? I guess we've got
Boo.
something to work with here. It's okay. Here's the other thing
No,
that
you're fine, buddy.
I'm going to back you know to backtrace to. Here's another topic.
Oh,
Sweet
great.
Baby
Sweet
Inc.
baby
team
ink.
members claim cozy games like farming simulators promote colonialism and must be changed.
Oh, really now?
Right.
All right.
Well, you know,
So
to
guys,
that.
let's read this and take
Okay.
it seriously, mind you.
Right.
This
Yeah.
is there.
Okay.
So guys, just so you know, this is not satire, right? Like this is
This is
actually
not
real.
satire. I mean, I wish it was
Okay.
satire. I really do, but it's not.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
here's the thing. Let's start with a bit of context here. At a 2025 Game Devs of Color Expo, Sweet Baby Inc. team member Tristan J. Tarwater gave a talk called "Decolonizing Cozy Games." What unfolded was a
Mhm.
startling presentation where even farming, families, and the Four Seasons themselves were framed as symptoms of colonialism.
Well, to that
Makes
I can
sense to
say
me.
is, yeah, but to that all I can say is, rule Britannia, Britannia rule the world.
Well, let's see her arguments. How does she think that cozy games like farming simulators are colonialism? Let's delve into this, please. I would love to know what she has to say about this.
Right. Okay, so this is the argument that they have pitched forward here in one of the slides here. Decolonization.
Oh, can I
Yeah.
read this? Wait, just zoom in a little bit.
Jesus.
Okay. Decolonization. Often framed as an undoing of
Yep.
colonial influences and structures, is also a creative process of imagining what cultures would look like if not disrupted by the exploitation of colonialism.
Oh,
Yes.
Lord Almighty.
I'm sorry, but the whole
right,
killing people with lightning keeps coming to mind from that deranged lunatic in a video a couple of years back.
Decolonialism of games. This is so funny. All right, so we have, let's see, decoloniality and decolonialidad, because that makes those are words that are real. The process slash practice of rejecting Eurocentric ways of knowing and being, coined by Annibale Quijano. This concept acknowledges how different concepts of the cosmos influenced knowledge acquisition, information storage and transfer, and ideas of the self from the cosmos, guys. Ideas from the cosmos. All right, that's what we're dealing with. They are on point. They know what they're talking about.
Dude,
What?
whatever this is.
What the fuck did you just read?
I'm higher than the stars now, man. I can see there's the colonies on the
Jesus Christ.
planet.
Hey, Noble.
It's the cosmos, guys.
Yeah.
The cosmos are telling me that this game is Western propaganda and colonialism. We have to decolonize our games, dude. The cosmos told me.
Hey, Noble, could you
That's
call?
literally what they're saying.
Yeah, hey Noble, what could you call NASA or SpaceX? We need right back from the cosmos.
I wish
Wait,
Australia had
so
its own space agency.
what do they propose to do about this horrific epidemic of cozy games and their
Okay.
Western propaganda? What do they plan to do about
Okay.
this thing?
There's here's a couple of issues that they've listed as the problem here in this sort of in this issue. The so-called issues include so many white people.
Of course.
Okay.
Ouch.
Next one. The outside individual who saves the day.
Problematic. Mhm.
The land is there for the taking.
Okay, go on.
Corn and wheat make number go up.
Yeah, it's a farming game.
I really wish you were joking about this stuff, but it's
Alright.
like
This is the
no.
problem.
Okay, so corn and wheat are a problem now. Interesting.
Yep.
Next one. Nuclear family / 2-generation family.
Do you prefer 6
Yeah,
ways?
like an. Okay, so basically normal people. Got it.
Right, yes, normal people. Monochronic structures, 4 seasons, and a Gregorian calendar.
Huh?
What?
Wait. Wait. So, like the date, the calendar is racist because it's westerns. What?
What?
What
Like,
year did they
what?
want?
We can't have days called, we can't have days called Monday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so on, and the months, and even
Oh, that's
spring,
racist.
summer.
We have to. Right. We should use the Mayan calendar instead because they were the indigenous people. Right. Totally makes
Well,
sense. I'm sorry. I'm a colonizer. Can't be using Friday anymore. Now it's Toltec Day. I don't fucking know.
whatever the fuck it is, yeah.
Next one here. Conveniently ancient civilizations.
Ancient. Yeah,
Yeah, like the
right.
Mayans. Wait, what does that mean? Conveniently ancient civilization? Okay, I don't know.
Right. It seems to be a
Alright.
trope in gaming, but more on that later.
Okay.
Spirituality is silly.
What?
Let's
Huh?
just say, you know
Huh?
what? That's like for these people, pot meat kettle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, and straight up racism.
I love that one. That's perfect. This just sums up the entire article. Yeah, just straight up racism. I don't know what else
You
to
know
tell
what?
you. It's just there. I don't know, man.
Mhm.
Hey
It's not even.
guys, you know
Yeah.
one thing I realized? You know one thing that I did
What?
realize?
What happened?
If we're gonna go down that route, then then all of Europe, right, has to be given to the Italians because those pesky colonizers, those barbarians, those especially the Ottomans, like those filthy Ottoman
Well,
colonizers.
beforehand.
Yeah,
That was after.
they need to give our territory back to the Roman Empire, back to us Italians.
There are movements that want to reclaim the Roman Empire. That's real.
Yes. Like you should give all your territory back to the Roman Empire, you filthy colonizers.
And,
Let's
there's a lot of video games out there like that are about that, about colonizing, the world, about history games. History games are fun. They're great. And also cozy games like, I don't know, Farming Simulator. I
Exactly.
guess because I'm on time to harvest my corn, I'm just straight up racist.
Right, like, and
Make it
you know
make
what?
sense.
Corn, and numbers, corn, make get numbers and all of that.
Yeah, no, yeah, what?
Yeah.
Like, okay, should I not be counting my corn yields? Like, what do you want me to do? That's so goofy, man. And then the calendar using the Gregorian system. Okay, so we're not going to use like normal times and dates. I guess we'll use what? Make up a new calendar. Like, how is?
Right, like
I don't get it, man.
I've played other games where where they name their days differently due to in-universe stuff, but they still stick to the whole 7-day structure and all of that.
Yeah,
what's
because that's
also
what we're all used to, and that's just how it is. Duh. The
yeah,
whole world does that, and regardless of what country you're in, I think the entire planet.
Or even like
Yeah, we're
whatever
all in sync.
whatever fictional world you're from, they still stick to the 7-day structure.
Yeah, it just makes sense. What's wrong with that? But okay, but that's colonialization. Okay. But they also had weird words for it. It was colonial lady
The-
and
yeah.
colonially dad.
Mhm.
which is rejecting European-centric ways. So I guess the Julian or no, not Julian, the Gregorian calendar uh, is colonialism, and it's bad to play a cozy farming game. How dare you harvest your grain
Yeah, yes,
on a Tuesday, no
because
less, on a goddamn Tuesday.
because
Well, here's a
what?
question:
Yes. No.
Uh,
why
on.
is it that no games that are outside of that are popular?
Why is that?
Well,
That is a good
why aren't
question.
there any games in Africa about people foraging popular?
Right. You know
Oh,
what?
well, there are
Hmm.
survival games, but
They tried. You know
I don't
what?
know.
That reminds me. That reminds me. They tried this whole game in Africa theme about like some some Africans being robbers. That didn't go so popularly. But then I guess
Oh
Reloaded
my
did.
God! Yeah, the game
Oh,
reloaded.
Yes, Reloaded. Yes, we
reloaded.
talked about this on the show the other week. Yes, it had the peak player count of 30 players. Get that.
I wonder how many of them were paid to be there.
A few, no doubt.
Makes you wonder, eh?
What else? Then again, there was the. Oh yeah. Also, I mean, we should probably like revert, like probably the entire Middle East towards the Bronze Age empires. How about that?
Well, like the
Right.
Assyrians, they were cool, man. They got ziggurats and shit.
Yeah. And you know what?
Yes.
And it's so crazy too. Like ancient civilizations are a problem now. It's convenient.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
ancient
Like you start
civilizations, the
I don't
ancient
know
like you
what they
start
have a
civilizations are
problem with that.
struggling
Okay,
because of you
guys.
colonizers.
Yeah, I would just. So, where is there evidence for like the straight up racism? Because I would just love to like what are they mad at aside from the world basically? But like what like what what's the problem? Who is this person? Are they okay? Like mentally?
yeah,
Like they're not
like you
trolling?
know
This
what
is
point
actually a real.
again, these 2 points are basically like what the heck? Straight up racism and so many white people.
Ugh.
Yeah, too many white people got. That's racist right there. What do you mean? That's terrible. How can you say that? Too many white people. That's ridiculous. Like
Mhm.
what? It's a European town. They're planting their crap in the Middle Ages. What are you talking about, man? I don't know. And also, no one thinks about this seriously. If you're playing a game like this, you're probably just on your toilet, all right? Like on your fucking shit break at work, playing this
Yeah,
farming
but you
game,
know
all
what?
right? Like, let's be real.
Yeah, or even like that, on the on your toilet break in your phone, playing on your phone, or even outside
Yeah,
of that, like, like there are serious PC and console games that let you make corn and
there are.
wheat.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely, and
as part of
even
the civilization building. Yeah.
and even a non-cozy game that lets you grow wheat and stuff. You know what, a game like that basically will make their heads explode. Power World.
Ooh,
Yeah,
good
Oh
point.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because you
Well,
can
dude,
use the thingos. You can use
100%.
your thingos to help you farm wheat and
Yes, you
corn.
can.
Hang on a minute. Has Peter had any problems with Power World yet?
Oh no.
Always.
They just try to like play the game
Mhm.
like in a vegan sort of light.
Basically, like the loser way of playing games.
Yeah, but
The game journal way of playing games.
oh
Mhm.
oh, you know what I would actually suggest if this actually came to mind because of the games I've been playing recently. If somebody thinks about a vegan sort of play style, you know what game I would recommend them to if they want to lose their minds? The
What?
Digimon World games.
The what?
Do you know
Ooh,
why? You know why?
why?
Because in the Digimon world, meat grows like crops.
It
Bruh.
does. That's right. It's all. It's from the earth. It's all natural, right? Oh
Yeah,
my
like how
god,
the
that's so
hell?
funny.
Yeah, how the hell
It's
did?
plants.
Yeah, I mean, I was just surprised. I mean, just only now that I remember that, and you know, who came up with
They
that in the
came from the
'90s?
bacon tree.
Basically. Ah
Imagine the
man.
bacon tree everywhere. Yes, I love it.
Pretty sure everyone would have one of those in their backyard.
Oh
Fuck
yeah,
yeah,
no,
Not
like
dude.
I
too
just
dairy.
like
100.
I just basically plant this prime piece of ribeye on the ground, and you know what?
Yeah,
Next
yeah.
day, a piece of bone comes
Oh,
out,
don't.
and around it though, just meat that falls off the bone. Oh, that's so delicious.
Yeah, hell yeah. Or don't mind me. I'm just having a filet mignon salad. Hey, it's a salad. I
Hey,
grew
you know
it.
what? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. You know, I have a meat farm in my backyard. I grow meat for everyone. What's wrong with
There you
that?
go. If they have a problem with video games, if they take them this seriously, then maybe they should look into this, and that might change their mind. You never know. They're like, I never thought about it that way.
Yeah. Like the idea, the meat farms have existed since the late '90s, man. God, I feel so old. But you know what? 100%. I would totally love for a way to, you know what, for meat to just grow like crops, and then it's like, oh, this is totally thingo. You know, does this like? Here's the question: if you eat like soil grown meat, does that make you a carnivore or a herbivore?
That's a good question. I guess because it's meat, probably still a carnivore, but it's probably right. I
Right,
don't
like you know, yeah,
know.
same story. You know, you eat bacon. You eat bacon that's grown off tree.
Yeah, the bacon tree. Yes. I don't know. I would just be a baconvore at that point. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I would just do whatever nature calls. Whatever. Omnivore. Let's go with that, right? Be simple. Fuck it.
Oh goodness.
Oh man.
I love this though. I think I just, you know what? I just want a game like that does that sort of thing, and that's so zany and lets you actually do that.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Would you
Mhm.
prefer if
But
it
yeah.
actually took the piss, or would you prefer it was more sort of a being serious?
Oh no,
Whatever floats your boat, man.
That's called.
Go for it.
It's
I don't know.
called. No, it's called whimsy.
Ah,
It's called. And I don't think that that's something that they get these days. But you know what? I digress though. I'd say this is about the time where we've got for the week, and it's high time we wrap this up. So, who'd like to close
Hmm.
up with a quick statement of their own?
Hmm.
so
I
who's
guess I'll
first?
go first. Alrighty.
Bork.
Well, like I said earlier, happy October, guys. Yes, this is the first week of count them, 4 weeks of October until the very end, where it is my birthday on Halloween. So I'm looking forward to that, and of course, being here on all those types too. As for the stories, I love how the Japanese creator, he's just like, "Yep, we want furries everywhere, global domination." He was just he was just so cool about it. Totally, that was fun. Uh, yeah, man. Digital a government ID is something I understand from some perspectives, but when it comes to like a digital currency, that's when it gets kind of gnarly and spooky. I'm not really up for that. Let's see. What else did we talk about? I mean, aside from pretty much anything I just said from like the last story we talked about, that's pretty much all I got. So, yeah, this was super fun, guys, and hope to see you next time. Well, but that's all. That's my pitch. All right, yeah. Whoever's up.
Sweet. All right, Noble.
I'll be honest with you. How we got started with the sport fairies was a bit cringe. I just felt it was cringe. Fairy gaming was definitely interesting. I wasn't expecting someone like that to be a little bit more open about it, but okay, whatever. I'm going to
Yeah,
skip over to Sweet Baby Inc. You know, it's really nice to see how bad these guys are trying to really dig themselves into a grave. We need to
right,
get
like,
them an
yeah,
Sorry, but we
you know,
should really get them
so,
an
like they're
excavator
trying
or
to change
something.
the world. You know, one thing they don't like at a time.
Yeah, let's destroy pub gaming.
I know, right? I know. But I suppose in the interest of time and stuff, that's really all we've got at the moment.
Ugh.
Gil, like, do you want to make this a quick statement? Before we
Sure
wrap things up
thing.
officially?
Sure thing. Well, I mean, video games, are a very, very crucial part, of world culture. Let's be honest. Problem is, I mean, you can see what kind of politics, are trying to fester its way in over there too, to like censor and limit what kind of demands it has to be and whatnot too. Especially, when I'm sorry, but whoever was the snake oil salesman who sold his gimmick to the British government, that's just gonna be another batch of snake oil sold to everyone else, right? Mandatory snake oil for everyone.
Gross.
Oh,
Mhm.
What's up, Noble?
I was just going to say, never forget, there's always progress to be made.
Yep.
Yeah, at
Always
the
is.
cost of even fucking up every now and then, but hey, right?
Well,
We're
think of all
human.
the North Koreans that can get jobs now in England.
Yeah, right.
Oh boy. Well, if that's the case, then it should really goes to show, right, what it really stands for.
Hey, I mean, I guess that's the potential upside of it. You know what?
Yeah.
Don't knock it until you've tried the digital ID, so they say.
Or I don't know, maybe being transferred to China for all you know, right?
Who knows? Let's see. So, that is all we've got for the week. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that as much as we did making it. As always, you can find our episodes on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, TuneIn, Player FM, iHeartRadio, BitChute, and more. Well, hope to see you all next time.
And
Farewell.
until then.
Mm-hmm.
And also, what the fuck you packing up there, Noble?
Um,